as a result of our enrollment in the class of God, and they are called the restrictive laws. And in the word restrictive, many of us, because of the not restrictive laws of the white man, but the punitive laws of the white man and the slave master, we were not only restricted, we were constricted. We could not express our natural talents, gifts, connection to God that helped us bring out our natural gifts. He not only restricted it, he constricted it and choked the life of it out of us. But the restrictive laws are in harmony with the universal laws that govern everything in existence. The restrictive laws really are part of that law that controls everything, because God's universe is based on righteousness. Again, we have to take spookism out of terms like righteousness. Righteousness does not mean you're perfect. Righteousness does not mean if you step in a mud puddle, you won't get mud on your shoes. Righteousness does not mean that you won't go to the bathroom and have a bowel movement. But the restrictive laws of Islam being our success comes from the universal law. The first law of nature, the first law of God was motion. And the second law of God was control of that motion, because anything in motion that does not have law to guide it, balance it, control it, then uncontrolled motion produces destruction. So we are not restricted. There is no limit, Brother Timothy, and anybody else asking, on how much good we can do. We can do so much good in our lifetime. There is no limit on it, no restrictions. You are uninhibited to do any good, say any good, do any good, perform any good, manifest any good. No limit. We are just restricted on those things that will corrupt us, make our women non-virtuous, make us men wicked after the mind of our slave masters, and now their children following them. The restrictive laws are designed to channel us toward, incline us toward the very nature of us, which is righteousness. And that's the purpose. That's the positive, absolutely need to be restricted after being under a man, an institution, and a world that is totally immoral, totally 180 from the vertical guide and standard of God. I hope that answered your question.